Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. In the National League Central, the St. Louis Cardinals swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they took down the Nationals in Washington 6-5. Aramis Garcia plated 3 runs on the day, leading the Braves past the Cubs 8-6. The Brewers right fielder, number 23, swung the bat well with 3 hits as the Brewers took care of the Mets 6-3. The Pirates knocked out 12 hits as a team as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 8-1. The Blue Jays launched 3 home runs as they took down the Fish in Miami 7-5. The D-backs only allowed 2 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Orioles 3-0. The Los Angeles Dodgers pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they bested the visiting Rockies 2-1. The Philadelphia Phillies finished off a 2-game sweep as they destroyed the Rays 9-1. Josh Donaldson drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs as the Tribe defeated the White Sox 9-5. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim combined for a 4-hitter as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 2-1. The Minnesota Twins knocked out 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 2-1. Sean Manaea got the win on the mound, his 14th this season, as Oakland took down the Red Sox 4-1. He is among the AL leaders in wins. The Rangers allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got the win in extras against the Bronx Bombers 4-3. Wade LeBlanc earned win number 7 this season as the Mariners downed Houston 5-2. His ERA is currently in the top 5 in the American League. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.
Just a couple of miles from the Capitol building at beautiful Nationals Park in our nation's capital. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Washington Nationals. The Cardinals attempt to break out the brooms in this 3-game series right after this. Max Scherzer, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Max Scherzer. Hello, Chief. It's Max, and it's not age at 99. This is one of the best pitchers in the game of baseball. Upper to mid-90s fastball, powerhouse slider, and a great changeup. If he brings his A game, it's lights out for the opposing team.
Leading off the
now at the plate, Jose Martinez having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the NL batting chase.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. He's through first and hustling for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Ready now, Colton Wong. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. First delivery to him on the way. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him, completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot.
And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, man, I think everyone should keep an eye on Colton Wong. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Guy's having a monster year, leading in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Top 5 in RBIs. If he can improve on that, he has a legit shot to win the crown.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that's off the left field wall. Martinez isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And the run will score as the Cardinals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Batting fourth.
Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
Stepping in now, Jairo Munoz, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play. And just like that, the inning is over. Cards get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. Bottom of the first coming up from Nationals Park. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. Jack Flaherty, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Trey Turner.
First pitch of the at-bat. Runs up and gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on the attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully it's with the first 2 guys in the batting order.
Standing in, Eduardo Nunez, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. First pitch on its way. Strike taken up in the zone. One out, nobody on. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Ball 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Lifted down the line in left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the left fielder, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto to the plate now. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race.
Yeah, and he's the guy who drives the bus on this team, leading the team in that home run department, and he's really been the guy they look to drive it out of the yard.
Yeah, normally there are 2 or 3 guys in every lineup that you want to proceed with caution. This big home run hitter, he's the guy in this lineup you need to be very, very careful with.
And that misses, ball 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Soto leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. One left for Washington. They're down 1-0. Digging in, Matt Carpenter, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
Number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Today's ball game provides the Cardinals with a chance to end the series on a really high note, of course. A win will complete the sweep.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Line to the right side. Conforto is there to put it away for out number 1.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And let's take a look at Michael Taylor. The ability again to play center field, both corners, to go get the balls in both gaps and have a strong arm.
Stepping into the box, Matt Wieters. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
3-0 now. That's on the outer edge. 3-1. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. In there for a called strike. 3-2 now. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Digging in now, Harrison Bader, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there, strike 1.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
There's your textbook waist pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. One there, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Batting it.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Drew Robinson the next to dig in as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. His average sits at 296 entering play. 17 home runs and 55 driven in. Scherzer will check it first. Don't want to forget about him. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Here's Matt Adams now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The first baseman, Matt Adams.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Matt Adams in front. 3 balls and a strike to count now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Payoff pitch one more time. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Digging in, Brian Dozier. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Adams gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Oh, that's out.
Knuckle curve, and he can't ring him up as it goes to 2-2. Struck him out.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And let's focus our attention on the guy behind the dish, Matt Wieters. Not easy to do his job at get out of that crouch at 6'4", 6'5", and throw an absolute rocket down to second base. And oh, by the way, hit from both sides of the plate. Look for him to have a big day today.
And now for Washington, Kurt Suzuki. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. First delivery to him on the way. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Into the box, Michael Taylor, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
First and second now, one man out. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
The 3-1 pitch comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
At the plate, Max Scherzer, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
The 0-1 pitch misses. That's ball 1. The 1-1 misses, ball 2.
You put yourself in a situation, you got to get yourself out of it. You got the pitcher at the plate, 2-0 count. You got to take your chances and throw something middle of the plate.
Bases are loaded here, one man out. Heading out towards shallow right. Martinez is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone now.
7. Shortstop, Trey Turner.
At the plate, Trey Turner, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. The 2-0 is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit, and this is down for extra bases, and with 2 outs, this might get them all home. And he's in there safely as they jump out ahead with 3 runs scoring on the play.
Some guys just rise to the occasion when the lights are the brightest, and he's definitely in that category. He's been a clutch hitter all year, and here's another in a long line of clutch ABs.
Yeah, and that adds 3 more ribbies to his already impressive total. In now, Eduardo Nunez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors and a runner left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Nationals 3 and the Cardinals 1.
Back now in Washington, D.C., home of the Nationals, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. To start the day, they've given up the fewest home runs of any other pitching staff in the league, which has certainly led to accumulating one of the best ERAs in the league as well. One of their pitchers told me, all of our guys have stuff that dances around. We don't throw a lot of straight stuff, so we make it really tough on hitters to barrel us up. Especially in today's game, limiting the home run ball is a great avenue to success, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. The next to bat for St. Louis, Jack Flaherty, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Jose Martinez.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He doubled to open up the ball game.
The windup and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto is there, 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down the first baseline, but this is foul for the first strike.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pop straight up. Turner into shallow left. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Nationals.
In now, Juan Soto. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1 ball, no strikes the count. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And that'll miss up an in ball 2.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Now the 2-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Three balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
The bouncer to the left side. Munoz is there, and there's 1 away.
Now batter, the right fielder, Michael Conforto.
1 away now in the Washington third. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
2 balls and a strike. A swing and a miss there. 2-2. Here's another 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. third inning here. 3-1 our score. The 0-2 once more. This is line to left. Robinson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. 3 innings complete. The Nationals are out in front here, 3-1. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Paul Goldschmidt. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Popped straight up. Adams in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Fouled off. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Stepping in now, Jairo Munoz, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
3 balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. And there's a base hit on the line. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Here's Matt Carpenter. First pitch of the at-bat, and it's fouled away. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Here it comes, 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Grounded to third. The second for one. Relay to Adams, and yes, they get the double play.
Now batter.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Goldschmidt on third with 2 out. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. 1-2 is an off speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. The 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Three-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Cards leave 1. They still trail it here 3-1. Here's Brian Dozier now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
The second baseman, Brian Dozier.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Here's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Standing in now, Kurt Suzuki. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was solo shot there from Kurt Suzuki. 8th home run on the season for him as the Nationals move in front now 4-1.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
The center fielder.
In now,
3.
Michael Taylor.
Michael Taylor.
She'll send a ground ball down to third. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The pitcher, number 31.
So here now's the pitcher, Max Scherzer. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. 4 runs, 4 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. This one's down to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nationals able to add on thanks to the long ball. We're through 4. It's now a 4-1 Washington lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Leading off
all right, thanks, Heidi. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. He'll get his side started in the inning. And, Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away. But whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Here comes the first pitch. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. And it's 1-2.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
The 1-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Drew Robinson.
At the plate, Drew Robinson looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece.
Nope.
Fastball just missed above the zone.
Down 1-1.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. And it's gone. Solo shot to right center. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Cardinals have cut the deficit to 2. It's now 4-2 now.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
The pitcher.
Into the box,
22.
Jack Flaherty.
Jack Flaherty.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. The 1-2. Fouled off. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box now, Jose Martinez. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Conforto sprinting after it, and no one will track it down. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Now a swing, and he popped him up straight up, as this is right around home plate, and he'll reach over his head to make the play, and a sparkling play it was to end the inning. 1 for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. Middle of the afternoon here in the shadow of the Capitol Dome. It's the Nationals 4 and the Cardinals 2. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. And he had that big 3-run bases-clearing double in his last trip to the plate. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Turner carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Takes this the other way to right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Eduardo Nunez. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. High and deep to center field. Bader going back on it to the track, to the wall, and a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 13 for him on the year, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
The thing to notice here is the pitch location. You could see it was supposed to be away, but he leaves it right over the heart of the plate. That's the happy zone for a hitter, and he made him pay for it.
Now batting, Juan Soto. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball one. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he'll fall behind now to 1 and 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And it's fouled away. Now a flare out to left center. Robinson moving forward. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, there's a taste of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. John Gant enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Number 53, John Gant.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Michael Conforto. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's got a 3 for 7 line. From the stretch, lifted the other way out to left center. And that'll get over the wall, so the runner will have to hold up at third.
That's for Washington.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, do they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
Stepping in now, Matt Adams, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fouled away. Soto. On third, Conforto at second with one away. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
The 1-2 just hung in there on that one. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 offering. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Second and third, 2 away. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The set and the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. He's set. The 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
The payoff pitch. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he fouls this one off. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Here's the payoff pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Nationals able to add on thanks to the long ball. We're through 5 here this afternoon. Now 5-2 Washington. Colton Wong will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The second baseman, Colton Wong.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Digging in to try it again, Paul Goldschmidt. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Fly ball out toward right field. Conforto moves over. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Jairo Munoz.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jairo Munoz. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there. Popped up. Adams in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals, and the deficit remains 5-2. So striding in, Kurt Suzuki. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. First pitch on its way. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Now the 1-0. Oh, and this ball is raked deep down the line in left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And oh, that gets him on the mound. Throw gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher. And that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Settling in now, Michael Taylor. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. One and one. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Hit hard toward first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Throwing to second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box, Max Scherzer.
as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
No hits to this point. The next 0-2.
Nope.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. This pitch. No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 7, shortstop. Ray.
Full. Take the base. 3.
Kyle Bearclaw has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 20, Kyle Bearclaw.
Adolis Garcia is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. High and deep to right center. Chasing after it is Taylor. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. 8th inning here from our nation's capital. Homestanding Nationals lead this one as you get a look at the line score through the first 7 and change. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Martinez. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him.
Belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is Taylor. Gone! Solo shot to right center. 19th home run for him on the season, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Up next for the Cardinals, the second baseman, Colton.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Coming to the plate now, Paul Goldschmidt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get.
Goldschmidt swings and hits this one very well out to deep left field. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Comes set with the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and he pops him up. Adams will range over to make the catch just beyond the first base dugout, and that will end the inning. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Nationals 5 and the Cardinals 3. Andrew Miller
please.
is on to pitch out
Now
of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 21, Andrew Miller.
Stepping in,